Hey guys, how's it going? This is CJack Podcast. I am your host, CJack, and I want to thank you for tuning in and checking out part 2 of the WWE No Mercy breakdown. This is going to be the John Cena Roman Reigns match. For those of you that don't know, if you haven't watched part 1, I recommend you go back and do that. That was also a great match between Cesaro and Sheamus and Rollins and Roman Reigns Let me start this over. That was a great match between Cesaro and Sheamus versus Rollins and Ambrose for the WWE Tag Team Championships. Rollins and Ambrose walked away with retaining their championships. Great match. Great color by in that match. I'm hoping Cesaro turns out okay. Hoping he doesn't need any major surgery to fix those two front teeth, because I know what he wants for Christmas now, right? I think I said that joke on the last podcast, but nonetheless, for the like I did last time, I will give you guys some time notes in between. For those of you that want to follow along, don't try to follow along if you're driving. Just got to throw that out there just to make sure everybody stays safe. I am at 1 hour, 43 minutes, and 12 seconds into this match. And they actually do have, if you're following along on the WWE Network, they do have the little notches down at the bottom now. I don't know how long it took them to put them up there, but as I'm recording this, they do have them up there. So you can just hit the button, hit the side button until you hit that one, until you hit start of the Cena Reigns match, and you can go from there. All right. So let's go ahead and get started in this match. 1 minute, 1 hour, 43 seconds, and 12 seconds. I gotta stop saying 1 minute. I'm sorry about that, guys. Hit and play now. Sorry about that, guys. John Cena's first to come out, and now, as always, he gets an outstanding pop. I just want to go ahead and recommend that you do go back and watch this if you're not following along now. Even if you are, go back and watch this on your own time, so you can hear the crowd reaction, so you can hear the commentary. Great commentary job by these guys. Or even go back and watch it on mute, because watching it on mute, I found, actually does make you pay attention more and make you see stuff you might not see before, because you do pay that much more attention, not hearing a commentator's voice or anything, watching the match, and you do get a chance to actually kind of break it down more. I'm sorry if you can hear if you hear anything in the background. I don't have it on mute. I do have it turned down. Like I said, as always, John Cena does receive a huge pop when he comes in. John Cena always gets a good pop though when he comes in. I mean, John Cena has been the face of the company for at least the past 15 years. I think he has been on top for the. I think he's been doing this for close to 20 years, but I think he's been on top for 15. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. But the storyline leading up to this match, guys, it was great. I recommend you just going through YouTube or whatever, and looking at some of the stuff that Roman Reigns and John Cena, some of the promos leading up to this match. John Cena did a great job at the promos, bringing something out of Roman Reigns, making Roman Reigns step up or step aside as far as doing the promos and everything. At one point, Roman Reigns forgot his lines, and Cena called him out and said, "It's a promo, dude. If you want to be on top, you gotta know what you're gonna say," or something like that. He basically just called him out and saying he forgot the lines to his promo. Gonna go ahead and crack open a beer. What goes better than wrestling and beer? I still have yet to figure that out. That was great anticipation, great build up on the wait. They're just waiting to bring Reigns out. Just the chant for John Cena and everything. And that was probably like a 30-second pause before Roman Reigns' music ever hit. And Roman Reigns just receiving a huge pop. And see, here's the thing: is I don't understand why everybody hates Reigns so much. He's a great performer. I'm a Reigns fan. I would be a Reigns fan if he was face or if he was heel. I understand the fact that he was getting shoved down everybody's throats there for a while, and they were trying to say, "Well, this is the guy you're going to cheer. This is the next John Cena." But he's not the next John Cena. There's only one John Cena. Just like there's only one Rock, there's only one Stone Cold. He's the next top guy, maybe. He's definitely got the potential of it. But you can't shove it down everybody's throat. And the fact that he's coming out now, I mean, I understand the fact that he's coming out and he's saying it's his yard and everything like that. Kind of like Undertaker used to do. But it is what it is. Obviously, Undertaker's given his seal of approval on him. If he put him over at WrestleMania, I understand that a lot of people are pissed off about that. But hey, if Undertaker's willing to put somebody over, then they're all right in my book. That's all I got to say. But you know, it is what it is. I can't really. I ain't telling you to like Reigns. I ain't telling you to hate him either. I ain't telling you to like John Cena either. Form your own opinion. I'm just saying, me personally, I'm a Roman Reigns fan. I would like him whether he's face. I'd like him whether he's heel. I think he's a badass, and I'm excited to see this the Roman Reigns Brock Lesnar match whenever it happens. I'm sure it's going to be a great match. I can't wait to see those two collide. Just like I can't wait to see an actual. I know I might get some backlash of this, but I can't wait to see an actual good match for Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe. Those two can actually go if they're given a chance and they're given the right stage. I know we've seen them face each other a couple times on Raw, but those are Raw shows. I want to see them at a good stage where they actually both give 110%. Man, the crowd is so quiet you could hear a pin drop. They're excited to see this match. This is going to be a great story, guys. I'm telling you. And as always, both men have entered the ring, and I am at 1 hour, 49 minutes, and 30 seconds, and bell just rang. How are they going to start this match off, huh? Let's see if we can find Cena call a spot. Shout out for you, Mac. you're the one that me and you were talking about that, so Mac will know what I'm talking about there. A great start to the match by the old lock up into a headlock. Just knocking Cena down, Cena jumping right back up, brushing it off. Oh man, the tension between these two. You can almost feel it through your TV set. I mean, I'm not telling you to go put your hand on the TV set and just see if you can feel the tension. I'm not trying to do that, but everybody's booing Cena, telling him to leave. Cena's actually asking if he should leave. Oh, the crowd's telling him to do it. And And Cena walks out. Oh, great job by Cena. Cena walking out, and Reigns doesn't let him leave. Cena just walking out. Reigns comes behind him, attacks him, and he just throws him back into the ring, whoops his ass back to the ring. And now we're going to see this match start for real. Good right by, good right by Reigns. God damn, I can't even figure out my right from my left today. Listen to that, guys. Now, Reigns is a guy that I can say lays his shit in. I'm not disappointed by Reigns at all. I like the way Reigns works. When it comes to giving shots, Reigns and Cena both, they do a good job laying their shit in. I can't say anything wrong. Can't say anything bad as far as them, laying their shit in and everything. Oh, quick pin by Reigns. Oh, and a 2 count already to Cena. Guys, I'm almost out of beer, and this match ain't even halfway over. We might have a problem. I'm not out of beer. I'm like almost out of this can, and I didn't bring another can in with me. and just stomps over and over and over to Cena by Reigns. Oh, we're in Reigns taunting, saying, "This is my house. This is my yard. No, this is my house." Sorry, that was Paige. Throwing Cena out and then just taunting. Reigns that's the thing, is I can't figure out if he's kind of working heel in this match, but he's also working. Reigns is almost like a tweener in this match because he works heel and face at the same time. It's hard to understand. It's hard to explain. Oh, right into the steel steps. Cena reversed the Irish whip and threw Reigns right into the steps, and Reigns just took it like a boss. I can't believe I said that, but Reigns took it like a boss. That was a great bump by Reigns. It's knocking him over. And now Cena took the bump into the steps. And I gotta say, the way Cena sells like a motherfucker. I gotta give it to him. I will say, Cena is a great seller. And you gotta wonder. Oh, and drive-by by Reigns. Oh, and Cena sells that too. And see, here's the thing. Is you gotta wonder how long Cena is gonna be gone after this match. Because one of the reasons why I feel like why I had to kind of choose this match and break it down is, one, it was getting a lot of shit. Everybody was saying it was a horrible match. And I thought it was a great match. Maybe because my expectations were lower, but I thought it was actually a really good match, and I was just tired of hearing everybody dog it. So I'm like, you know what? This is going to be one of the matches I break down. So that's one of the reasons why I'm breaking this down. And two, I'm curious on how long Cena's going to be away after this, because I'll talk about it toward the end. But the way Cena acts at the end of this match seems like he might be gone for a while. But I'm getting ahead of myself. So right now we're at 1 hour 55 seconds and 55 minutes and 40 seconds. 1 hour 55 minutes 40 seconds. Sorry about that, guys. And Roman Reigns standing tall and just keeps knocking Cena down and knocking Cena down. And you could just hear Roman Reigns say, "I hit hard." He's He's just doing a great job at knocking Cena down and knocking Cena down. It's, just gloating, kind of playing that he's a heel and that he's knocking down Cena and not going to let him get up and not letting him up. It just doing a great job. These two did a great job telling a story in this match. And I was excited. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time watching it the first time around. And Cena with the comeback, and Reigns doesn't let it happen. That was kind of a fuck up right there. Cena bumped when he probably shouldn't have bumped, because that kick was nowhere near Cena's face when Cena bumped on that. Like I said, I'll call out the mistakes as I call the good spots too. I'll call out the mistakes along with the high spots. I ain't afraid. Oh, see, that's the thing is, you notice a lot of holds. Sure, you notice a lot of holds on Cena matches. That's because Cena calls it in the ring, which is a lost art. Sometimes he calls them a little too loud. And he's got whole Cena in like a chokehold right now, headlock chokehold, and Cena working on fighting out of it. Oh, and Cena's powering out. He's doing a great job powering out. Oh, nice reversal by Cena. Oh, now the comeback. I love Cena's Oh, and it was stopped by Reigns. I forgot about that. Reigns just doing a great job at just, Oh, and another reversal. See, this is what makes a great match, guys. Reversal after reversal by the two competitors. Just complete back and forth action. It's Cena doing the little wink to the crowd on, I got him down. How about some 5-knuckle shuffle time? Oh, the you can't see me. Reigns reverses it into a Samoan drop. And a 1 and a 2. Oh, and the kick out by Cena. Reigns asked to confirm the 2. I gotta say, Roman Reigns is a good competitor, and I'll give it to Cena. Cena does have a tendency to bring stuff out of good guys and making them great. And he did it great. He did it to CM Punk. He's done it to now I'm gonna rack my brain trying to think of all the guys he's done it to, because he's done it to so many. Oh, and now the 5-knuckle shuffle. Cena reversed into the 5-knuckle shuffle, getting ready to do the AA. Sorry, I want to call it the FU so bad, guys, but it's been the AA for a while. And another reverse and a big boot. Oh my God, guys! Great match. This is such a great match with the reversals and everything. I kind of like that down at the bottom of the screen. If you're watching this, it says #1 trend worldwide, WWE No Mercy. And I'm sure between the Cena Cesaro match, between the Ambrose Rollins Cena Cesaro match and this match and upcoming matches, that's what made this #1 worldwide trend. Oh, and missed with the Superman punch into the STF by Cena. See, that's another thing, is Cena's gotten a lot better at tightening up that STF hold. He used to be kind of loose doing it, but he's gotten a lot better at tightening it up. Sometimes he still is kind of loose on doing it, but this time he's doing a great job at keeping it tight. Actually, making it look legit, making it look like a real struggle, and Reigns doing a great job of selling and a great reversal. Oh, what the hell? A reversal into a power bomb by Reigns. That was a great job. That really you could tell Cena didn't really help him out a whole lot. The only thing Cena was doing was keeping himself tight so he didn't flop all over for that power bomb. But I mean, really, Cena didn't really. That was just great show of power by Reigns. And both guys really telling the story of being exhausted at this point. Both guys on the mat, not really moving around a whole lot. Just doing a great job. We got both guys back to their feet. Oh, and now they're trading blows. You gotta love when Cena brawls with somebody, especially with somebody that can brawl. And Reigns is one of the few guys that nowadays that can brawl. That kick was a lot better to Cena. That one looked like it landed onto the inner thigh. Oh, and a nice catch by Cena. Cena putting him up for the AA. Oh, and an AA to Reigns. 1, 2, and a kick out. Kick out at 2 3/4. Oh, that kick out got a huge pop from the crowd. You could it showed some crowd members they're hiding their eyes. Just a great job by the cameraman as well, you know. Sure, showing the crowd reaction and everything. Now this is the part where I kind of hate. I kind of hate when they completely cut away from the match to show you a replay. I like it a lot better when they do the cutaway and a smaller in the different screens, so you can still kind of see the match. But they're doing the replay cutaway, and that was probably about 30 seconds of match we didn't see, you know, because of the replay cutaway. Not a big fan of that. I like it better when, you know, they put it off to the side. So if you want, you can continue to watch the match. Oh, a nice catch by the powerbomb by Reigns. Cena jumped off the top and Reigns transitioned it into a powerbomb. Roman backed up into the corner. He's getting ready for the Superman punch, waiting for Cena to get up. Oh, Reigns is just showing the viciousness right now. It actually looked like it might have connected. That was actually really good. And Cena just dropped. He did a pretty good bump on that one. He didn't oversell it or nothing. He played it as in he got knocked the fuck out. And then after the kick out, Cena rolls outside the ring. Rolls over by the ropes. Great ringmanship skills right there by Cena. You know, Reigns just kind of slowly getting up, kind of trying to figure out what to do. Playing off the crowd, asking the crowd what to do. Really just giving Cena that extra time to sell, you know, and sell the viciousness of Roman. Those of you that are following along, I am at 2 hours 4 minutes or 5 minutes, and Cena just reversed Reigns' spear and threw him into the ring post. And that was a great set, and Reigns selling that injury pretty good, and Cena's still selling the Superman punch, still trying to, you know, shake it off and get back to his feet. See, I got to give it to Cena. Cena is a great seller. Cena does a great job at selling, and if he puts somebody in when he can do he's a good job at putting people over. I will give him that. When he puts somebody over, he puts them over. Oh, Cena getting ready for the Super AA, I think it's called. It's when he does the AA off of the top turnbuckle. Yep, I just heard Cole say Super AA. Or not Cole, but Graves, sorry. And Oh, Super AA connected. Great bump by Reigns. And and a kick out at 2 3/4 again. Just showing the crowd, showing. I love that guy that they cut to. He's like, "Oh, come on!" That was a great pop. Great high spots in this match. Cena kind of arguing with the ref a little bit, asking him, confirming it was a 2 count, saying it should have been a 3 count. Can't just talking to the ref about disbelief, not really arguing him in a heel style, just kind of trying to figure out what the hell he's got to do to put Reigns down. And the crowd is chanting one more time to Cena. I can't believe this. Cena's telling the crowd no. I love the little wink, the little wink Cena just gave to the camera as he slides out of the ring. He tells the crowd no, slides out of the ring, gives the camera a wink, and then starts destroying the 2 announce tables right outside of the ring. Kind of like he's saying, "You think that was good? Watch this." Reigns outside of the ring already. Cena just throws rings up on top of there like it was nothing. Cena getting ready to pull Reigns up. Oh, and the spear to Cena through the second announce table. And the way Reigns landed, he could have broke his neck, guys. He landed that thing rough. The way Reigns landed on that thing, it was crazy. Reigns landed right on top of his head when he speared Cena, and his body just kind of proceeded to just kind of roll over. Yeah, I mean the way he landed, it looked like his neck. I'm sure he cracked his neck on that. I'm sure his neck popped because his head goes straight into the table. They're doing replay now, straight into the table, and his body just kind of rolls around. That could have been a potentially bad injury right there on Reigns. And that's one thing that would really suck right now for WWE is if Reigns would have been injured in this match. And that's how you know that wasn't fake, folks. They have replayed that. They have done that replay about 3 or 4 different times in all different angles. On that last one they just did, they slowed it down. Oh, and a 2 and a 3/4 count, and Cena kicked out. Reigns looking like disbelief, saying no, it can't be. Really, this is what I was talking about, guys. I don't understand how this match got such bad reviews, because I am popping so big for you guys right now. I am popping, and this is like the second or third time I've watched this match, and I'm still fucking popping. It really was a good match. Oh, Reigns setting up for that spear. See, Reigns, he took too long to taunt. He waited for Cena to get up to taunt. That's the only thing. But then Cena reversed it into an AA, a second AA, roll through. And Cena, and he still kicked out. And the crowd's just popping. Oh, and Cena is actually fighting with the ref now. Like, I can't believe he kicked out. Let's count him. 1. And 2. 2 AAs back to back with a row through, guys. That was fucking amazing. I can't believe it. And then the replay with the crowd shots, just everybody hands on their head in disbelief. It's fucking amazing, guys. That crowd is popping. Cena's sitting there just like, what do I have to do? What do I have to do to beat this guy? And I really think that Cena's starting to realize Reigns isn't the John Cena knockoff he thought he was. That's really the story that is being told here. Reigns is actually, saying, hey, I've got something to prove here. Oh, and the Superman punch of Cena off and the spear. And here we go. Hook in the leg. 2, 3. And Reigns wins. Oh, that was a great match. Crowd is popping. Not quite as loud as they would have if Cena would have won, just because that's what everybody wanted. That's what a lot of people wanted. But you know what? Reigns really needed that win, guys. Reigns needed this win to help skyrocket him and further his career. I really think that after this, they're slowly setting up for a Reigns Lesnar match, so Reigns can take over can become champion. That's what I've heard they're doing for this. Some replays of the match now. They're replaying the announce table scene where Reigns spears Cena through the announce table and catches his neck, and just his body just kind of rolls over. And now the double AA roll through pickup. There was one AA, a pickup. Cena just showing his power in the second AA, and the count 1, 2. Oh, and the kick out. Oh, that was great. Oh, and just showing the crowd's disbelief of the kick out, the Superman punch, spear, hook the leg for the 1, the 2, and the 3. It's all over, folks. That was a great match, guys. Such a great match. You could see some people in disbelief from Roman Reigns winning, and some people happy about Roman Reigns' win. And now Reigns getting up to have his hand raised. Every day, baby, all day. That's what Roman Reigns just said. Leaning up against the ropes. Cena getting up now. Looking at Reigns in disbelief. Now just kind of a moment between Cena and Reigns. Just standing there, acknowledging each other. And acknowledging that they just put each other through hell. That they just had a war in the middle of that ring. And here we go. I'm waiting for it. I know you're waiting for it. Cena lifts up Reigns' hand, gives his seal of approval. Tucks to Reigns, points to Reigns, says, I'm sorry. Tucks to Reigns in the middle of the ring, probably just telling him, stay like this, kid, you're going to go far. Reigns walking out, Cena just kind of lingering behind in the ring. Sitting down, Reigns giving Cena the ring. Really just shades of respect from Reigns, kind of saying, yeah, I defeated you, thanks for eating. Cena really just kind of giving that pass the torch moment to Reigns. That was really good. And the replay again, guys. This is why I don't understand why this match was so hated. It was a great match. I mean, it was a great story told. I don't understand why all the hate was given for this match. These guys did a great job at telling this story and really showing what each other was made of. Showing Cena maybe 40, but he can still go like he always could. Reigns, he's working toward being that new guy and being the next big guy, putting in the work, and he's showing respect to these guys after he beats them. He's showing them after he earns their respect, he shows them he respects them. And now Cena just sitting in the ring, kind of, with this moment. The crowd is just in complete silence. He's just soaking in the moment. The moment of defeat, the moment of being in the ring. Just kind of looking up. See, this is the part I was talking about right here, guys. This part right here is kind of like Cena's. It's kind of like the Undertaker part. Cena's lingering behind in the ring, kind of looking at the crowd, soaking it in, getting in the middle of the match, and just sitting there looking at the crowd, soaking in. The thank you Cena chants are starting. I think. We'll turn it up a little bit so I can hear this. The chants are going, I'm sure. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. And Cena really gives a bow, the wave. Thank you, Cena chants. Really just kind of proving he left it all in the ring. Walks to the side, gives the kid a big hug. You know, just really being Cena. Don't know what he said to the kid. But kid's obviously a John Cena fan. Gives him his armband. And he's just kind of soaking in the moment as he walks out. This is what I was talking about, guys. This is kind of what kind of preludes that Cena might be away for a while. I know he's going to do the Bumblebee movie, but I'm not really sure what the plans are as far as Cena goes, and for what the future holds for John Cena and the WWE. I know he's kind of off making movies and some other stuff, but I'm sure Cena's assured us this isn't going to be the last we see of him. But really, that was a great match, guys. I highly suggest you go check it out, either on the WWE Network, look it up on YouTube, type it into Google. I don't care. I just highly recommend you guys go and watch this match and watch the whole part. Watch it all too. I am at 2 hours, 18 minutes, and 10 seconds in. Cena saluting the crowd. I highly recommend you watch this part after the match, because it really kind of solidifies that Cena is kind of working on making his exit into getting ready to go into the Hall of Fame, getting ready to be the legend, getting ready to not be there at all the time. He's been doing this stuff for a long time, and he just kind of needs to start winding down in his career, and that's really I think that's what that's preluding to. Gives the pat on the Titantron on the way, or not the Titantron, but the glass on the way out for the graphics, and that's the end. That's the end of that. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to the CJAC podcast. That was the breakdown of the Roman Reigns John Cena match at WWE No Mercy 2017. If you want to go ahead and follow along, but I highly recommend you go back and watch the match without my loudmouth blabbing on it. Coming up in the future, like I said, we've got Matt coming on at some point, and we've got some other stuff going on. If you guys dig this if you dig me doing the breakdown, go ahead, comment, like, subscribe, whatever. But let me know. You can find me on Twitter at only1cjack. That is only1cjack. The C and the J and the CJack is capitalized. 1 is spelled out. It's not the number 1. It is the number 1, but it's not. It's spelled out. It's ONE. Only one CJack. Hit me up on Twitter. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know. I will answer them live on the show. So that's the podcast for today. I am at 39 minutes even coming up on this podcast. It's been fun hanging out with you guys, talking to you, giving you this breakdown. Until next time, this has been the CJack podcast. I am your host CJack. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. And I will catch your ass later. Thanks.